Hey, what's up guys? Dave here from Second Stage. Come down to the Nelg on this fine sunny day and you can witness beautiful. We have the 1 of 1 millionth R31 Skyline in pristine cherry red Stage 2 edition.
Nice.
Come down, Stage 2.
I daily drive a Commodore and I don't like it. I don't think it's a good car. It's not a nice car to drive. There's just lots of stuff that I don't like about it. And the thing I don't like about it the most is it's let me down quite a few times. And it's spat the drive shaft. So I'm kind of stuck on the side of the road with the blown drive shaft making all sorts of noise. The car still drives, but the drive shaft's slapping around. The center bearing's been wearing for a long time. Here's the consequences of my actions of not getting it fixed early. I can't 100% blame it on the Commodore, but yeah, here I am, stranded once again. This is not the first time this car's done it to me, and I'm pretty jack at it. It's done 344,000 kilometers, and I think I'm just gonna park it up. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to drive it. It's got a million other issues with it. And I think I'm done with this car. I really do. I got some pretty good mates and one of them lives just out of Birdwood and he's going to come pick me up and help me out. So thank you very much, Andrew. You're an absolute mad lad. And we're going to head off to All Japan Day tomorrow with the nephews. So it's going to be a mission after All Japan Day tomorrow. Fun and games. Just doing some mods to 80's car. Make it look a bit more like a rally car. So we chucked some mud flaps on it the other night. And Aiden's got a couple of new stickers to go on the sticker window. What do you got, Aiden?
Team Makeshift.
Team Makeshift, that's a cool sticker, I like that one.
He gave me a OEM switch for the rear heater.
Cool.
Window heater.
We're going to use that for the foggies?
Yes. I flipped it upside down so I know it's the fog.
Lewis's car, we put a bit of a sound system in this a little while ago. And what was happening was the front speakers here were clipping really bad because Lewis likes to play the music with the bass. Got into the amp here and on the front speakers we've put on a high pass filter and then I'm able to tune what frequency doesn't play in the speakers. So I'm going to just tweak that a little bit more because what was happening is the big bass notes were making the speaker distort really badly. And then while we're here, I played around with the sub settings as well, and we boosted the sub a bit, and I also put a low pass filter on that, so only bass goes to the sub because there was a little bit of treble playing through it, and we left the gain about normal. And yeah, everything's sounding a lot cleaner now. That's the right amount of number plate buzz. Stickers are always a pain. Nice and slowly. Ah, the O.
Go on.
So what time is it, Lewis?
Too late. 20 to 8, and we just got an email about half hour ago that we got accepted to All Japan Day.
Let's go.
And it starts at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning.
So less than 12 hours, you got the acceptance into the car show. So now we're gonna get these cars clean because they're filthy.
Yeah. Gave me anxiety.
You can re-enter that information.
car show, you got to make the tyres go black.
You cannot be in a car show without tyre shine.
That's correct. Yeah, make those hubcaps shine, boy. Look at that. I heard this thing making turbo noises, and this is ridiculous, this build. It is immaculate. So we got K70 with the JDM front end on it, with a 20 valve. Not sure if black top or silver top, but yeah, 4AG 20 valve, big turbo. Just the build quality of this thing is insane. Lots of really nice little brackets. Everything's in the right spot. You can tell he spent a lot of money on this thing. 6-boost manifold. Just the whole car is super tidy. It's come off the dyno. Made about 260 kilowatt of the wheels, which out of a little 1.6 litre is super impressive. Inside's exactly the same. Recaros, all re-trimmed. Haltech dash over there, all nice and tidy. This thing is wicked. I'm all about this. Very, very tidy car. This thing's always sick. 8-to-1, V8, throttle bodies. You've got low standards is rocked up with this. It is madness. So I don't think he can make his mind up. He's either got everything on the ground or it's like 8 feet in the air. 32 on some chassis. Absolute madness. So I'm sure that thing will get some insane motor at some point. Yeah, so you either get that or railed on the ground with a 2J. If you haven't seen these cars, go check out Low Standards. Doing cool things. So throttle bodies are always cool. And then we've got actual legit rally cars. So this is the Monkhouse's 180B Triple S. This thing has been around for quite a while, and it's quite a competitive rally car. Raced this year in the Adelaide Rally, and it's got all the big boy stuff in it. Sequential, very nice cage, just purpose built. And then Nissan K motor. I think it's been bought out to 2.8. Look at those headers. Just 2.8 now? 2.6.
Yeah. And
you're on carbs? No.
If you knew much about carbs, you know that carbs don't work on that angle.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's not going to happen.
Nah, she's they're actually EFI. They've got little injectors in them. So.
Yeah, wicked, but look like a Weber.
Look like a Weber, so I try to keep it authentic looking. It is an old 70s car.
That's super
and even,
cool.
even like the bumper bars are they're not genuine. They're fiberglass with wrap. So
yeah, there we go.
They got a very clever sticker guys in Sydney, and yeah, they do that.
So how long you boys been running this car now?
Man, I bought this thing in 2000. I've had it 24 years. So.
Wow, and rallying it for 24 years?
Yeah, I'm actually only the third owner of this thing. So
is that right?
The fella before me bought it off an old lady
yeah.
in 91 and turned it into a gravel car. And yeah, I've had it for a long time and ran it in a very, very basic trim when I was a young teenager, and actually borrowed a bit of money from the bank to buy it.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, then developed over years, and it sort of sat in the back burner for a bit while I had the Sylvia gravel car, and then had the big accident that burnt it to the ground. So then we had a bit of a crowdfunding thing, which is amazing, and
awesome.
And I bought the Datsun back with some current technology and
sick.
a good Bond roll cage, because I've used them before, obviously, and here we are.
Awesome. And when did the K motor go in?
Same time, yeah. So I had that big crash in the Sylvia in 2014. Yeah. So yeah, we decided, instead of giving rallying away, all these people got behind us with our Bring Jack Back program.
Love it. And
Bomb Roll Bar said, look, you're doing us a fair bit of business by your own misfortune, so bring us a car. Yep. And I thought, oh, well, the Datsun wasn't the safest car because it was built in the 2000s. Yep. So we gave him the Datsun and got a new roll cage, and then the twin cam, and a few years later we put the sequential box in. Very, very cool. Love this thing. It's always good seeing it out getting thrashed. Yeah, she's a great car. Yeah. Obviously normally a gravel car, so normally designed to play in the dirt. Yeah. So not really a show pony, but it does all the right things. No, I love it. I love it. Bluebird 1600 Triple S, but it's the coupe. This thing's awesome. Very good looking car. Quite rare. You don't normally see these two doors, and especially coupe as well. And then really tidy in here. Some nice tidy little gauges.
very period correct. We've got some Japanese writing, 510 on the gauge there. Really like this. And then over here, for a bit of fun, we've got the Turbo SR20. So that actually go pretty hard in this little thing. These cars are pretty light. And just remember, look and admire, don't adjust the boost. I like that. The Lewi 82 is always super clean. Very, very nice build. I really like what he's done here with the 4AG cam covers. And then looks like they've been remade to look like an older style cam cover. Very cool. But yeah, just the build quality of this thing is always immaculate. Always have a good look at this each year. Those wheels are sick. Again, super tidy. Small port 4AG in the A82. What do we got here? This one runs a 20 valve. 20 valves are awesome. It's actually come factory with individual throttle bodies and 20 valves, so there's 5 valves per cylinder. Very cool little motors, and they're always a good time in a little Corolla. I reckon that's got a sneaky rotary in it. Always love a nice race car. This thing's pretty sick. And running turbo SR20. I don't know how much this thing weighs, but I reckon it would be an absolute rocket ship. And just a lot of cool fab. These back wings all fabbed out of aluminium. Looks like we've got titanium exhausts. And yeah, just race car things all around. I reckon this would be a very good time. An absolute blast on a racetrack. Here we go, got some details. So it's 540 kilo, 260 horsepower. This thing would be an absolute rocket. Hey look, A86. There's a rare sight of an A86 that actually runs and gets driven and isn't just on jack stands and rusty like the rest of us are.
It's not windy this time.
This little thing's awesome, a little Swift, but very lightweight mods, very race car, carpets out, got a cage, proper bucket seats, carbon fibre bonnets, but then it gets even better, really nicely built little motor with a sneaky turbo on it. So this thing would be loads of fun, lightweight, really cool build. This thing's quite serious. Serious sticky wheels, little tiny car, and what gets better? Dirty big V8 jammed in the front. So we've got a Sphero here. This thing's amazing, very top quality build with a big RB with a big turbo. Now it's got all the 26 stuff on it, whether it is or not, no idea, but this thing is top quality build. Fabrication works all awesome. Nice big tubs on the front for the extra lock on the drifting. But yeah, just full purpose built drift car. Let's have a better look in here. Again, just super tidy. Very nice made cage by Walker. He was one of the best when he was operating. And then yeah, just all the toys in here. Just built for one purpose, to go drifting. Very cool. So we've got Jeff's Camry. It's a pretty standard Camry. But if you look close enough, it's because he's done a K swap on it. So he's chucked a K24 in this thing. And you know, if you stand back here, it looks pretty much stock. You wouldn't really know that this has had a K motor swap. So it's a 2.4 litre Honda K motor. So he's done a little bit of fabrication here to get it in there, but very cool little build, bit of a sleeper. I still reckon he needs a dirty big turbo down there somewhere. Get this thing boosted and really wake it up.
growing up.
Oh.
He sold it when he had kids.
Oh, for like 4 grand or something.
I was like 10, and he picked me up his school in it.
Oh, all Japan Day. All Japan Day was sick. Loads of fun there. It was good to have the nephew's cars on the grass for the first time. Pretty awesome having your P-plate car on display. And now we're trekking up into the hills to go and rescue my piece of crap VY Commodore. Sick of this car, so we're going to drag it onto the trailer and roll it back to a paddock somewhere, and I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it. I don't want to fix it. I don't want to drive it ever again. Look at that total piece of crap. Can't park there, mate. After All Japan Day, sitting at home doing nothing. Not this. This is what happens when you own Commodores. This trailer's great, but you can't open the door. So, it's so elegant. Oh. I'm making it look hard. Not that old yet.